Hello Facebook ads people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to discuss the most asked question in my channel. Should we introduce new ads in a working Advantage Plus? Guess what? The second biggest question is, should we add creatives or new ad sets in a working CBO? Well, since Advantage Plus is a new thing, most of you are using it because it's working also, and I have also a lot of videos about Advantage Plus, and yes, this question is keep coming again and again and again. Should we use new ads in a working Advantage Plus? Well, I'm going to go into my PC and I'm going to show you how an Advantage Plus is working, answer this one forever. We have talked about this extensively into my podcast, but I think that I should create also one video so that it can be in the channel so that I can refer to people whenever they're asking this question. Okay, so let's analyze Advantage Plus campaigns, how do they work and why it's not a wise idea to add new ads within an ad set. Advantage Plus campaigns, we can see that in this account I'm using several of them, and I want to show you how it's going. For example, let's go into this one, which is an older one, and maybe go, in the lifetime just to check which one is the oldest and stuff. So this one is one of the oldest ones over here, okay? And in this one over here, if we come, we can see there's one ad set, okay? And we have several of those. We had 17 ads and we are left with 2. In the last month with this one, we had 3.43, not the best one. Maybe it's time to move on eventually here, but still I believe that I'm keeping it because in the average I'm getting 5.5, which is good for me with 150k spent and 823k revenue. But let's discuss a little bit of what has happened here. So in this specific one, most probably I didn't start with 200 in this Advantage Plus, I started with higher, and then after optimizing and just having some ad sets that they were not working, I was closing, not ad sets, ads that they were not working, I was closing ads, and eventually I'm left with these 2 that they're producing the results that I'm happy with. Not only in the campaign level, but also in the average results level for the scaling of the account. Because as far as I know, I believe that in the previous month, I believe that in February, in this account, I spent 100k, okay? And now in this month, I spent 150k, and most probably the next month I will spend 200k. So if we watch it like this, we can understand immediately that these $200 that we have over here, $400, $500, $600 that you have in Advantage Plus, they have already been distributed. Advantage Plus is a consolidation method, as we said several times in several of my videos, that it's actually focusing most of the budget in one, and this is one of the rare cases that it's focusing the budget in 2. If we go in another campaign, for example, we can come in this one, and we can see that in this one, as you can see, the majority of the budget is going towards one ad, and the other one it's having some other sales but much lower spend. And then we can see also here that we are having just one focused here. We had only 3, most probably I was testing something, I don't know what. And here we're having 3, one of them is having insignificant spend, the other one is having 11, the other one is having half of the spend. So as we can understand over here, we are having a structure that we are having a consolidation method with only one ad set, but it has always a dominant ad, except from the rare case that we have 2 that they spend exactly the same, 50-50, but it's a very rare case. Most of the things what we see, and this is how we optimize it, we see the dominant ad, and based on this dominant ad, we are deciding if our campaign is doing good or bad. And there is no point for us to go inside there and add other ads, because the Advantage Plus campaign has already decided which ad is good, how much money it's going to spend to it and whatever. I'm going to analyze in another video if we can scale it or not, but what I need to say at this point is that when you introduce another ad, most probably it's not going to get enough budget. And the second thing is that even if it gets enough budget, maybe it's getting budget from another ad that has already been decided as a good ad, and this might cause several issues like losing the balance of how much each ad is actually spending in order for you to have good profitable ROAS. Or another thing that can happen is that eventually the leading ad is going to take more budget, because a lot of times the mistake that people do is that they introduce new ads and they say, okay, I'm going to give more budget to this one. But when you have Advantage Plus campaigns that they have a dominant ad, even the more budget that you're introducing is going to go towards this working dominant ad. So this is not a solution at all. So two things. It's not going to be tested efficiently, so there's no point of testing it there if you want to test it efficiently and not lie to yourself. Do another Advantage Plus campaign and put it there. Secondly, you might end up losing a good campaign just because you want to mess it up, or you want to add something else, or you want to improve it, or whatever. Okay, another thing which I see which is crazy is that a CBO or an Advantage Plus is working and people say, okay, I think that these creatives are good, I'm going to go change the copy so that I can make it better, and boom, they lose the whole campaign. There is no point of touching something that is working. This is how the Advantage Plus is working, and it has already decided the budget. There is no point for you to go and introduce other ads. They're not going to be tested efficiently, or they're going to ruin the whole campaign. Maybe you are lucky and it's going to work, but it doesn't matter, because in most cases it's going to cause the problems that I have already mentioned. So, if you want to see what is this all about, you can see the video about the AI background testing that I have done, and it explains everything. Just a brief concept for those that you're bored to see it. Lazy people. We have 3 different campaigns. One of them, it was having white backgrounds. The second one, it was having all of the creatives that we had, the white and the backgrounds that the AI DALL-E 2 created. And then we have a third campaign, which was having the white backgrounds starting the first week, a next set of backgrounds starting the second week, a next set of backgrounds starting the third week, and the next set of backgrounds starting the fourth week. Basically, what happened over here is that we created all of them inside the Advantage Plus campaign, and every week on Tuesday, I believe, 12 o'clock on the night, we were opening the week 2 ads, the week 3 ads on the next week, the week 4. Now we are in the process of opening all of the ads, okay? And I'm going to make a separate video about DALL-E 2 and the results. Just a quick teaser. The AI backgrounds didn't work, only the white backgrounds are the ones that they're having good sales. Something that we say a lot of times in the channel, and we answer as a question: should I put new creatives in a working Advantage Plus? And the answer is no, because the budget has already been decided. And what I want you to see here is on the maximum period, you can see that this one is week 1, week 1, week 1, and then we have week 2 and week 2 that they have spent 166, 134. Of course, I'm not able to touch this campaign. This is why I haven't optimized. For example, I cannot close the ads of week 1 over here. You see the leading ad here is on 0.85. It's never going to work. So if I closed it, maybe I was going to liberate budget for the others and everything, but I wasn't allowed to do any changes, just open the ads. So over here, you can see that the budget, let's say that this one was having a winning return on ad spend. Over here, the problem, it would have been that it has already been spending 1,600 from the whole lifetime budget. The other one is 600. The other one of week 1 is 262. So all of the budget is going there, and it makes sense, okay, because they started since week 1. And then you can see on week 2, some of those they got also, but I believe that the reason for that is because on week 2, we just had some extra and there were not so many. Now imagine that as we go on week 4, we have so many that the budget has to be divided so much across the ads in order to serve all of them that it's almost impossible. And also we have the fact that for 4 weeks, these ads of the week 1, they have been spending and they took the majority of the budget. We said a lot of times that the Advantage Plus campaign is working in a way of dominant ads. Of course, this is the reason that we would have closed this over here in order to improve the results, but this is a meta test, so we're not allowed to do anything. But over here, as you can understand, this one is taking the majority of the budget and you can do nothing about it. I will just go over here in the last 7 days just to show you. In the last 7 days, what we can see is that, again, we have week 1, the majority of the budget, and this one 452, 111, and then you have all of this. Look, you have week 3, 73, okay, it got one sale, we were lucky. 69, 53 on week 3 again. Imagine that this is 7 days, okay? It's not even just 1 or 2 days. Then we have 45, 40, 39, 31. Okay, this is week 3, week 2. This is not enough budget for it, okay? And you can see that this one is just coming from week 1, but it doesn't spend a lot of money. So as you can understand, the more ads you're putting inside there, unless if you're closing some of the past, which I don't like it also because it's not a new campaign, the more you're putting there, the more they're not going to spend enough money so that they can be tested efficiently. And of course, is it fair, for example, for this one over here to taking the majority of the budget with 452 and the next one taking 100, and then all of these others are being scattered to this? You know, it's 42, 40, 39. It's never going to work like this. It's not enough. And if we take it just in maybe in a daily level, you will be able to see that the amount of money that they are spending in a daily level, it's not even enough. If we go on 25, you will see over here that we get the majority of the budget is 48. Okay, and then we have another one on week 1 on 17, and then you see 11, 9, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5. Why is this happening? Because all of our budget has been attributed to the ads that they started. So if the campaign has already decided the budget attribution, this is not going to change magically just because you are adding new ads inside there. And let me tell you that the budgets are daily. I don't care if I see in the last 7 days that they have spent 50, 60, 70. It's all about what we are asking from Facebook in a daily level. What are we asking here? Here, it's like we're asking, I want a sale for 9 euros, 7 euros, 7.5, 7.06. This is what we are asking. So if the budget is not enough in a daily level just because there's one ad on the top from week 1 that is sucking everything, or one ad from when we started our campaign, then the other ads are not going to be tested efficiently and they're not going to have enough chances. I hope that it makes sense. I hope that you understand the concept of daily budget, that every time, everything that you spend in a daily level, this is what you are asking in a daily ratio from Facebook basically. Even if you have spent in a whole month $200, it doesn't matter. What really matters is what you spend daily. So when you do this kind of changes, it's not going to get you anywhere. I hope that this is going to help you stop asking this question and trying to always do that and that like it's a campaign that hasn't done any budget attribution to it, and you can just do whatever you want. If you want to do it like this, you can have an ABO campaign and do new adsets and test the new things. It doesn't make any sense for you to go in working CBOs, in working Advantage Plus, and just tossing inside creatives just to test them. Do a new campaign. What is the issue with that? Are you bored of it? So that's all I had for you. If you are not convinced even after that, I don't know what else to tell you. But all I know is that I'm very happy for Meta having these crazy ideas and proving to me that I'm correct. I knew already that I was correct because I know, because I go deep inside how I should optimize the campaigns. So it wouldn't make any sense otherwise. If this was going to work, it would be super contradictory to all my theory about optimizing. Don't get me wrong, maybe here and there one of them is going to work and it's going to be lucky with a small spend that is going to have. It's going to have a sale which is going to help you continue, and maybe it's going to be absorbed inside the working Advantage Plus, but it's not the right way. And I hope that it makes sense now with the data and with all that I said in a technical level. If you want to learn more about Facebook ads, you can check my book, my free course or my paid course. And guys, until we meet again, be creative and be consistent.